Hi everybody, welcome to Crafting by the Bay. My name is JC and today I'm going to share with you my favorite DIY products. So I hope you'll join me. I'm just going to pull up this live so I can set up my keyword and then share this into my free VIP group. My VIP group, I have deals, giveaways, specials, insider information. So you definitely want to be a part of that group. Actually, let me see. Okay. Tonight's keyword is donut. Hi, Anne. How are you? So D-O-N-U-T for tonight's keyword. And then I'm going to go share this really fast into Facebook. But when you hop on, say hello. Let me know you are there. Hey, Amy, how are you today? Hope everyone is having a fabulous day. Let me get this shared into my VIP group. And if you watch the replay, just hashtag replay. You can fast forward through this part to the actual project. I'm excited for tonight's project. I think it's going to be cute. So I already, just to make it go a little faster, I already painted my donuts. Hi, Margie, how are you? I'm so happy you caught me live as well. So this is a kit that's going to be on Etsy. So if you put donut in the comment, you will get the link to Etsy and the club. But this kit is super cute. So it has 6 donuts. It has 4 with holes and then 2 without. It says donuts fresh daily. And then you're gonna have this box. This is a donut box. I think this is gonna turn out really cute. So we are gonna start by painting the box. I already painted the donuts and I used Dune to paint the donuts. Another good color if you want to make it look realistic is camel. Camel would look really good, but I used Dune. So like I said, I already painted those just so they would go a little bit faster. And then it's going to say donuts fresh daily. So we're going to paint those, but we're going to paint the box. I'm going to paint the back of it white and then the front of it pink. So let's actually start with this bigger one. But when you hop on, say hello. Let me know you are there. We're going to use this month's club. It's called Donut Dream. It is super cute. The actual kit comes with this transfer. It comes with 6 magnetic donuts, the same size as these. They're just magnet. And it's going to come with 3 paste colors. Right here, it's going to come with Peony, Bright White, and Currant Jam. So if you're not a club member and you're interested in just seeing what this is about, just type donut into the comments right here and I'll send you a private message with all the info. But we are going to get started. We are going to use Waverly Snow White to paint this, and we're just going to use a sponge to paint this. But when you hop on, say hello. Let me know you are there. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, I'm just gonna put some paint on here. I like using the sponges when I'm doing a bigger area like this. It goes super fast, but also there's no brush lines, and I just like using a sponge. You could use like a sponge from like the dollar store or like Walmart. The sponge is like a cleaning sponge. It's yellow and then it's got the green scrubby on the top. You use the yellow part. Those work really well to paint like this as well. And then I always try to take the paint from the cap. And then I just go over it a couple times. And I love using chalk paint. It dries super fast. And it works really well with our transfers. I'm actually not chalking on this part at all. All right, so you guys can see how fast that is. Sometimes the little pieces of sponges get in there. All right, so just like that. And then I am done with this, so I'm gonna stick this in my water. Eating your dinner while watching. We just got done with dinner. We had chicken legs, mac and cheese, and potatoes. All right. Oh, you guys, I always keep white candy because I am a slob and I get it all over me. I did buy some gloves at the dollar store. If you didn't know it, the dollar store has gloves. They obviously have the yellow gloves for doing the dishes, and then in where like the mop parts are and like, I don't even know what else, broom parts, there's gloves there. And then I also find some in the automotive kind of section. And it's like a pack of 10, I think. All right, so let me put that right there. All right, so that was just Snow White in the Waverly. And, ooh, crab salad. Grilled hamburgers. Yum, that sounds good. All right, so this is gonna dry. So that is the back of our donut box, and here is the top. And we're gonna do this in ballet slipper. We're gonna make a cute little box. It's gonna look more like a crumble box, but I think it's gonna be cute. All right, so this is ballet slipper, same kind of paint, Waverly. And I get my Waverly paint at Walmart, but you can get it anywhere really. I think you can even get it on Amazon. All right, so we are just going to paint this, and I probably would have used a sponge on this too, but I don't have any more sponges. So I'm just using a foam brush, and usually for the most part, it really only takes like one coat of the Waverly, usually. This foam brush is really, I wish it was a little stiffer because it's not working so great. Did anyone do anything fun today? Did you craft? Did you clean? Did you go to work? I had a busy day. Had to go run some errands, go to the store. Okay, I don't normally paint the outside, but I am today. This foam brush isn't, I wish it was a little stiffer. It is like not working so great. Is everyone's kids or grandkids out of school? I think they are around here. I think everyone is done with school. They've had their graduations. All right, so this is ballet slipper. This foam brush is driving me crazy. So this is in my husband's Etsy shop. So if you just type the word donut, D-O-N-U-T, you will get today's supply list, the link to Etsy. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. He is right in front of me. Oh, on the boat, how fun. I wish we had a boat. That would be so fun. my daughter, my oldest daughter, her boyfriend's family has a boat, so they go to the lake a lot. All right, hopefully this is nice and smooth and consistent because this brush is driving me crazy. All right. Trying to make sure it's all consistent because I see spots that look like it's not, but all right, that's good. We're just gonna leave it. All right, so I'm gonna stick that in my water. When you hop on, say hello, and you're sitting in the hospital. Been praying for your little girl. I hope she's doing better. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. Now we are going to move this up. So this is, it says donuts, fresh daily. So I'm going to use my Nominee ink. I'm going to use Nominee and paint these. And I don't have a lot left. Let's see here. I'm going to try to, I'm going to use a foam brush. Maybe if I would have used a smaller foam brush on that, it would have worked a little better. All right, so this is my chalk paste. This is not paint. This is actual chalk in a paste form. So we are going to use this to paint the letters. And I like to use the paste on the letters because it's a little thicker and so it doesn't drip over the sides. And so this is Nominee. It is a gold metallic. It does not want to stick. So gold metallic paste, and this is one of my favorite colors, and we now have this in permanent ink as well. And a little bit goes a long way. Okay. So there is our fresh daily donut. So we have that. So we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna turn on my glue gun so it is ready. All right. We are going to chalk our cute little donuts. So this kit is gonna come with a box. It's gonna come with 6 donuts. So 4 with holes, 2 without. So you can buy the whole kit on Etsy or you can buy just the donuts. It is up to you. But we're gonna take this month's club and I am gonna fuzz it. And let's see. Let's use some that we did not use yesterday. So I'm just gonna fuzz them a little bit. This is just to dull the stick so it's easier to pull off my surface. That is why we do this. You can use your own towel. You could even use your shirt. And so you're just going to fuzz it and then stick it on your donut. And these are see-through, so you know exactly where to put them. I don't even know which ones I used yesterday. But we're just gonna do a variety. When you hop on, say hello, let me know you are there. When you comment, that helps me out. For some reason, Facebook is not showing my content to many people anymore. I don't know what's going on. It's very frustrating. So if you comment, that helps. If you heart this video, it helps. If you share, it helps. You can even share into like Messenger on your page. Hey, Nancy, you had an Etsy order. Awesome. What did you get? My husband's out in the garage right now working Etsy and eBay. It's been keeping him very busy. All right, so we need don't think, let me see. Trying to use ones that I did not use yesterday, but I can't really remember. Hi, Christy. How are you today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Do you guys get notifications when I go live? A lot of people have been saying they're not even getting notified anymore. So maybe if you're not getting notified, go check and make sure you have your notifications set. It's just been so frustrating lately that Facebook is not showing my stuff. You got the Western boots. Oh, the Western boots with the flag, the veteran boots. All right, so these donuts I pre-painted with Dune chalk paste. Camel would also be a good color, or you can just do them white. And then I guess there is only 2 with no middle, so. Okay, let's see. All right, this one I want to make look like a Boston cream. So we are going to use espresso for this one. So this is our monthly club. It's exclusive. This one actually is not on my website to purchase. You have to be a club member to get it. But you can sign up anytime this month, as long as it doesn't sell out. But our club is $21.99 a month, and you get a transfer, you get a surface, and you get chalk or ink depending on what the project is. So, and then you get 6 magnetic donuts, and you get 3 chalk paste singles. And then you can reuse these over and over. You just wash them with water. So there is our first little donut. So cute. We're gonna say that one is our Boston cream, even though Boston cream is usually doesn't have a hole in the middle, but it's okay. So we're just gonna do a bunch of different colors. I have peony here. So let's see. Let's put peony on this one. When you hop on, say hello. Let me know you are there. If you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay. I still have to pick someone to win the tumbler from the other day. So we're gonna see if we can do these all different colors. This one, there we go. So there is another one. I don't even know what color some donuts are, but you know, we're just gonna make them all different colors. So we're gonna use Sunny Side, and I'm probably gonna have to clean off some squeegees. So Sunny Side. So it actually comes with bright white, peony, and currant jam is what it comes with. And the surfaces that you get are actually magnets. These are not magnets because these were cut with the laser. So there is another one. And let's see here. I want to make sure I don't have any of the same kind of colors. Just gonna wipe off my squeegee with a wipe. This is sage. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Friday is National Donut Day. I don't know if they knew that when they made this transfer. I'm sort of thinking they probably did, which is so fun. And I know Anne can probably verify, but Friday at Dunkin' Donuts, if you buy a drink, I'm not sure of the specifics, if it's a certain kind of drink, a certain size, but you'll get a free donut. I don't know if you get to pick or if it's just a standard kind. I have no idea. All right, all right, I'm gonna do Peachy Keen. And you could do these all different colors if you want. We're gonna put, I really wish I would have got some fake sprinkles to put on here, but we're gonna try to just put some sprinkles on some of these. All right, I'm gonna take these off. Tonight's keyword is donut. And then we're gonna do this one in nominee, because it's my favorite color. Nominee is my favorite color. It is a metallic gold. But they do have, actually Hobby Lobby might have some. I know Amazon has some, but you can get fake sprinkles. I think they would be really cute for one of these projects. I have some, but they were Valentine ones, so I didn't grab them. All right. Ooh, I like this one. So there is that one. All right, so I just stick these all on here, and then I'm just gonna take them to my sink, and I wet both sides, put them in my sink, and then I clean it off. Super easy. And then I just leave it sticky side up to dry, and then I put it back on that sheet. So don't ever throw away that sheet, because this backer sheet, because you are always gonna need it. And for this project, if you order this craft kit from Etsy, don't throw this away, okay? If you keep these and you hang up your transfers, try to find some kind of like cellophane or something, maybe at the Dollar Tree. You're gonna need it. So I'm just gonna use the package that it came in. Okay, let's take, so this has a very small tip. And so you need something, if you want to do something like this, something with a very small tip. And we are just going to put like some sprinkles on some of these. So let me dry this. All right, let's see. This one, I'm just gonna use a dark pink. And this one has holes, So where the holes are, I'm going to put the little sprinkles so it looks like sprinkles. So I want to show you, I'm just filling in the little dots is what I am doing. But I think it would look super cute with fake sprinkles. So anything with a super fine tip, if you have the detailed tool, you could use the hard plastic end. It would work the same way as this little tool. I don't think we sell these anymore. It came in a kit, so the detailed tool would definitely work. So there is that one. Look at how cute. Okay. So let's see. Clean this off. Actually, I think I'm just gonna put it on one. Oops, I keep pulling the thing out. All right. So I'm just gonna put some on that one, and we're gonna dry everything, make sure everything is dry. Okay. Let's make sure this is all dry. When you hop on, say hello. If you could share, I would really appreciate it. Facebook has not been showing my stuff to anyone. I don't know why. I am so frustrated. We have like 63,000 people on this page and 6 people on. Like, I don't understand what is going on. So when you comment, that truly helps. If you share it, that helps. If you heart the video, it helps. All right, now let's make sure the backer is all dry. I don't know if I'm seeing comments. Okay, so we are going to stick this here. I didn't realize that the 2 middle ones with no hole are both pink. Oh well. Let's do that. All right, so let's glue this. So tonight's keyword is donut, D-O-N-U-T, and I am gonna use hot glue. I don't normally use hot glue, but for these cutouts, but I think it will work better. All right, so this is our donut box. It is so cute. Oh, you guys, I'm not supposed to do that yet. Ah, oh my goodness. Well, remember how I told you to keep? I cannot believe I just did that. Let's see if I can get it off. I don't think I'm gonna get it off. Oh, maybe. I'm not gonna get it off. However, that is a bummer. You guys, I was so excited to do this part. This part you were gonna cut to make it actually have a donut cover. I'll just have to put it over the top so you guys will see. I cannot believe I just did that. You have to, if you wanted to do this, you cut this backer off. You cut this one off or rip it. And you are gonna glue this to the back of this so you have your cover. Does that make sense? I cannot believe I forgot to do that. So that is what you're gonna do. You are gonna glue this, cut it to fit the back of this before you glue it on. So it actually has a cover for a box, okay? Why, you guys, oh my goodness. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna glue on my donuts. So you would want to glue your donuts on this white backer sheet before you put this on, especially if you're going to put this, okay? So this is the wrapper from the transfer, okay? You could also, the dollar store has that clear like cellophane, like wrapping paper, but it's not wrapping paper, it's that clear cellophane to like put a basket and cover it and it's clear. You could use that. They also have those clear bags at the dollar store that you could use for this to make it actual. That was my most exciting part and I forgot about it. I'm so sad. So sad. Oh well. It was a cute idea if I would have remembered. There's no way you would have remembered that. I kept telling myself not to forget, but you know, oh well. Oh well. I thought I was being so creative and I was so excited. That's what I get. That's what I get. I think this nominee one is my favorite with the little sprinkles. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is what we have. So remember, if you want to use the cellophane, you are going to glue your donuts on to the white part of the box first. You're going to glue the cellophane onto the back of here before you glue it down. And now we are going to, I think there's still some in here. Can't tell. So we are going to put the donuts up here. And I'm actually going to make it sort of wonky so so if it's not straight, it doesn't matter because they're crooked. It's still cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let me just put it. All right, so I'm not going to put it straight, but you absolutely could. Actually, this one's going to have to come over. So this is going to say fresh daily. I'm going to have to space it out a little better. This L does not want to go the right way. Okay, so hopefully I can find my little tweezers. You guys, I accidentally touched the remote and that freaked me out. Let's see. All right, well, these aren't my tweezers, but I don't know what I did with my tweezers. I have little tweezers that I use for like the little letters. Tweezers work really, really well, but I don't know where mine are, so I'm just gonna use these little things. And we are very carefully gonna not glue our fingers together. So this kit on Etsy comes with everything right here. And if you want to make it straight, you can absolutely make it straight. I just thought if I made it crooked, then I don't have to worry about trying to make sure it was straight. What do you guys think? Do you think it's cute? I'm so upset I forgot the cellophane. I forgot to put the thing on it. Oh well. Because the little piece for the eye is so small. So that is why I need tweezers, but I will just use these little things. Okay. Isn't it cute? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, you could probably even use saran wrap. The only thing is, when you go to glue it on, it might, I don't know, it's very thin. So I wouldn't use saran wrap because it could probably rip. This is really thick, so that would have been super cute. I cannot believe I forgot it. Anyway, here is our, let me make sure these are all on here before I pick it up. So tonight's keyword is donut if you want to get this off Etsy. But oh, look at how cute that is. I think it's adorable. Donuts, fresh daily. It will come with everything you see here on Etsy. And then if you are my club member, you're going to get this transfer. You're going to get 3 paste singles. I had right here, 3 paste singles, and then my chalkboard is over there. You will get peony, bright white, and currant jam. You're gonna get 6 magnetic donuts. So they're magnetic, they're super cute, so you can use them on your fridge, use them on a chalkboard. I'm hoping my husband could come up with one more idea for this, but I think that is super cute. If you have a little one or grandkids, donut parties, or like donut, like, what do you call them? Not a party, but not a buffet, but at parties, they have the donut boards with the pegs and the donuts on them. Something like this would be cute next to it. Even if it had like the donuts and it says welcome or something like that. But anyway, this transfer is super cute, and I think this is super cute. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know. Type the word donut in the comments for today's supply list and all the info, club info, Etsy link, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you soon. Bye.